Yo, it's me, Jambo Raiven here. On this video, I'm going to talk about IS-3. It is a tier 8 Russian heavy tank. Okay, let's talk about the weaponry. The AP shell on this thing can do 390 alpha damage with 225mm of pen. The APCR shell on this tank also have 390 alpha damage with 265mm of pen, and the HE shell on this thing have 530 with 68mm of pen. The base DPM of this thing, literally without brothers in arms, rammer, etc., and literally mean 100% crew have 1834.8 damage per minute. Now, as you can see, this thing can do a reverse sidescraping. It is pretty dang good at it, and you should learn what if you have this tank. Okay, the reload time for the base crew, the 100% trained crew, is 12.75 seconds. The fire rate is 4.7. The aim time 3.28 seconds. The gun dispersion at 100 meters is 0.38, and the top gun is 122mm. Of course, the shell velocity is 1007mm per second. That's the AP shell. The max range of the shell is 720 meters, which is, you don't need to know about it. But one thing suck about this thing, it only has 28 ammo, unlike some super heavy, like stupidly heavy, like the Japanese heavy tank have quite insane amount of shell. Although it is the potential damage on this thing, if you able to pen all 28 shell, it is only, I repeat, only 10,920. So if you need to carry the whole game, the whole team, sometimes it's not enough. But it will not happen. It is more than enough for average people. And the shell cost is 1025 credit, which is decent for a non-premium tier 8 tank, tier 8 heavy tank. The top speed on this thing is 38. Yeah, 38 is pretty dang good. And the reverse speed is 15. But some tank have 440 plus, some heavy tank over 40 kilometers per hour. I cannot recall what the name, although the power to weight ratio is 14.26. Well, this thing is heavy, so yeah, there's that. And the tank reverse degree, per degree is 31.29 degrees per second. And what about the gun elevation? Gun elevation, which means you can how much degree that you can look up. It is 23 degrees, and the gun depression is 5. The gun traverse speed is 26.25 degrees per second, and of course this is a heavy that have a turret and it can turn 360 degree. The turret speed is 27.11. So if you have a fairly decent, fast, medium tank like EMX CTC, if you lock this thing, in other words, you shoot the track and keep shooting the track, this thing cannot shoot you. That's pretty much almost all heavy tanks, but if you're very good at using medium tank to do that, it is devastating. And what about the hull armor? At the front is 110. Yeah, it sounds thin, but because the shape of the hull and the height of this thing, it is pretty dang hard to shoot, and most of tier 8 tank, tier 8 and below cannot pen this thing. But if it is again tier 9, oh my god, especially tier 9 TDs, it sucks. It sucks. Okay, the side armor is 90 and the back is 60. We are talking about the hull. And what about the turret? Turret at the front is 249 millimeter. Yep, 249 millimeter at the front of the turret, at the side with 172 millimeter of armor, raw armor. At the back is 100. And also don't forget about the track armor is 20. And this thing have 1500 hit point, which is average. Wait, average? Yeah, I think so. And what about the view range? Because this is USSR tank, in other words Russian tank, the view range sucks. 350. It is as blind as a bat. So what about the radio range? It's good, 730 millimeter. Not 30 millimeter. Oh my god, what am I talking? 730 meter of the radio range. This thing will cost you 2.5685 million credit. In other words, 2,568,500 credit. So let's talk about the equipment that you need on this tank. First of all, large caliber tank gun ram is a must. That's literally a must, because it will pump up your DPM. And then the second slot is vertical stabilizer Mark II. If any tank that can put a stabilizer, you should put it. Yeah, especially medium and heavy tank. Some light tank also can use stabilizer, so there's that. And the second slot and the third slot, I'm sorry about that, you can choose either improved ventilation class 3 or enhanced gun link drive, but I recommended improved ventilation. That's way better. There's that. What about the consumables? You can go cheap on this tank. Literally, you can use small repair kit, small first aid kit, and fire extinguisher or automatic fire extinguisher. The rest, is unnecessary. If you want to pump up a little bit of that, your tank capabilities, yeah, you can buy the 10,000 credit extra combat rations. You can also buy that thing at the price of what, 5,000 during the event. So there's that. I think that's all I'm going to talk about this thing. And yep, I think that's all I'm going to talk about this tank. So I'm going to end my voiceover thing during this match now. And oh yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and feel free to use my Amazon affiliate link in the description. It will help me out a lot, like literally a lot. So I'm going to see you. Peace out.